Road Break family, how's every single one of you? And we're going to be talking about one more time NXT UK. Welcome to our show. Thank you so very much for being with us. Thank you for all the love that you give us throughout all the videos that we do. We have Hell in a Cell, the review that happened on last Sunday. Also, we did AEW Dynamite with John Moxley becoming one of like the number one contenders with the match against Hiroshi Tanahashi for Forbidden Door. Thank you so very much. But let's talk about, let's switch gears because NXT UK, we had a great main event. I feel that like a lot of people might not even pay too much attention to this, but Ivy Nyle against Meiko Satomura for the NXT UK Women's Championship turned out to be a better match than actually what we thought.
Yeah, and I have my thoughts on the main event when we get there. It was definitely better for one person, more so than the other in this match. Which, like I said, I'll save my thoughts for this. But overall, this show it had some stuff. It furthered some storylines. There was some things I liked, but it did feel to me overall like a little bit of a weaker episode. You split up some groups, some teams again, and stuff going on this week, which I don't necessarily agree with, but we'll get into it. We'll cover it all right here.
Yes, so let's go with everything. So thank you so very much, family, one more time. Like you said, Mark Andrews going. Like finally, he's like recovered from his injury. Remember, he had like a shoulder like injury. I think the one that injured him when it turned out to be Kenny Williams. So they procedure to like continue this storyline, and Kenny Williams is being hunted. Is being like just observed, but like the guy that we know is gonna be Amir Jordan, and like that's the thing that like we want to like just put like there because that was the main reason why Mark Andrews ends up winning the match. It was good. Kenny Williams was about to get the win. Yeah, we was about to get like the scum or bad luck. Bad luck is the finisher. But then you see, of course, like the masked man causing like more distraction, confusion, and roll up by Mark Andrews. Kenny Williams is still being confused, distracted. He's not in the game. He's not focused. And also, Mark Andrews gets the win. Paul, are you liking this, or is it time to like make the the big reveal?
Yeah, I mean,
are they dragging it?
Yeah, it's going on too long, and to have him, he keeps losing the same way, or if he doesn't lose, he almost loses. Like when he went against Josh Morrell, I think it was the other week, he actually ended up winning. He didn't lose to him, but it's the same thing every time. It's when he has the momentum, the masked man appears and causes a distraction. He should ignore him. He should be like, screw you, get in the ring and fight me, or go fuck yourself, and then keep wrestling the match. Instead, he sees him and he's like, starts freaking out. No grown man would start freaking out like that. I'm sorry. So that to me is so stupid. But hopefully they come to blows. But I mean, I think it's a good storyline overall. It's just the way that they're presenting it, not so much.
Yeah, like to me, it's like also where's Flash Morgan Webster? We haven't seen him. Where's Danny Luna? So like the members of South Culture. And like you said, it's about time. 1 week, 2 weeks, maximum 3. All right. Make the big reveal, set up the match, make the big return.
Yeah, especially just like, I mean, if you had a good build, you could draw this out, but the build is just, it's not good. It's the same thing every week. So let's
exactly.
just get it over.
Like, that's one of the parts of the show that like probably we don't really want to keep seeing. It's just like set up the match. That would be a main event, and give us like some kind of stipulation if they want to have the match, please. So we get to see like these guys. Of course, they kind of like they put to the talent that are going to be put together. Other people. That's Ollie Blake and then Tate Mayfirst, and these guys probably in a few years we'll see them having a better run. I think that like they're a tag team that has a lot of potential. That's what NXT UK does at least. And they go against Symbiosis. This for finally Symbiosis gets a win. It had to be a really weak tag team, Paul. This. And I mean, pretty, I would say quick match. Why? Because like the main story is not about the match. It's about what happens with Symbiosis and their leader. So surprised about what happened here or no?
Yeah, because like you said, they finally get the win and you think, okay, maybe this will be the chance to, push these guys. Third time's a charm, right? Well, maybe it is, but I guess it's without Eddie Dennis because they beat the shit out of him. And no, that's not a good move. The only reason you would do that is if you're going to turn Eddie Dennis babyface and have him be a wrestler again. That would be or at least just be a wrestler again. Why would you break him off from this group? I mean, he was a good mouthpiece. He was a good talker. He played that, weaselly manager. He could cheat and, he was good at getting heat and everything. So I don't know why you did this. To me, not a good move, but
you didn't like it.
No.
I don't know what's the point. I still trying to figure it out. Like I said, maybe Eddie then decided, hey, I'm going to be a wrestler one more time. I don't want to be associated. I don't want to be a manager anymore. And maybe Eddie Dennis, his contract might be up. And we'll be like, okay, thank you. That's a good way to like write you off TV.
Yeah.
Could be that. But like you said, like, what are you going to do Symbiosis without the guy that talks? The other two can't. So what are you going to do?
At least not good. At least not that we've heard. So,
or unless they actually become good talkers all of a sudden, that could be something. But like you said, they get the win, but like they did have the beat the crap out of it, or like maybe Symbiosis for and they're going to turn babyface. Is that a good thing? Symbiosis and babyface?
No, I don't think so, because you have your tag team champions are babyface, so you're going to want a lot of heel teams. So
You see these guys being the #1 contenders?
No, not right. Maybe in the future, but again, they wouldn't. I don't see them beating Smith and Carter.
Yeah, no, hell no. Like,
No.
The team can never like. I mean, you said the promo work, but that's mainly done by like the creative. They do all those things that like make you believe, at least in the promo, that like, oh, they're a great tag team. They're going to become champions. They're a powerful force. Nah, nothing of that happens. So but like Eddie Dennis is not going to be part of the Symbiosis anymore. We'll see what happens. We'll probably get a like explanation of what happened. But tell me a little bit about the French Hope, because you went against Eliza Alexander, and I'm thinking, Paul, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, or you can give me your thoughts about this, because this might be right here. This girl with Zaya Brookside might be the next one to go for Meiko Satomura's like NXT UK Championship, just because they don't have anybody else, and she's the only girl that has been getting wins.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, that spoils the the main event in case anybody didn't know who won that. A couple days ago, Meiko Satomura, but no, this I mean, you almost have to. Who else really is there? Because you have a lot of baby faces built up. Unless you would do Lash Legend in that match, which is probably what they're going to do, but that match is going to be awful. I mean, the main story, like we said, is you turn Amelia McKenzie, you turn her heel and stuff. But, I mean, this match, I liked it because, you had the interference from Xia Li. Obviously, Xia Brookside, yeah, thank you. Amel is one of the top baby faces here. I mean, obviously not the champion, but they book her good. She would have won this, but like I said, the distraction, whatever. And then you saw finally, Eliza get a win here because she didn't, have a meaningful win. She came in. She's supposed to be this big bad chick, and it's like, what has she done? Well, now she's got a win over one of the top baby faces here, so that's good. And I like this, even though I'm a big fan of Amel. I like to see her win, but this storyline purpose and booking wise and stuff, this was good.
I feel that like it fits the purpose. It was supposed to be done in this fashion because again, Xia Brookside is supposed to help her out and so on, and then vice versa. And a male going against Meiko is two baby faces going at it with each other. I don't see it quite yet, but I think that maybe Eliza might have a chance just because again we don't have another heel. Where's Isla Dawn?
And then you could even do something if you want. If you are going to do the Amelia McKenzie storyline, you could have Amelia be out there during the match to like combat Xia Brookside.
Yeah, Xia Brookside.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you could have.
Yeah, you can add more elements, and the match will make more sense. But we'll see what happens. I mean, there's a good match, and Eliza, she's pretty good as a wrestler. Like she's very well known in Progress, all the way in like England and the UK. Very well known over there in that scene. So good. Tell me, we're going to see this next week. This was the segment that probably took me out of the show just because Wolfgang and Damon Kemp, they went like drinking. So they start going, we would try to go like in a beer contest against, Wolfgang, an Irishman. So he pretty much got him so drunk. So they become a tag team all of a sudden. And now they're going against Noam Dar and Shah Samuels. Here, I hope that Noam Dar and Shah Samuels get the win. Just because Damon Kemp, really, who's this guy? And Wolfgang, outside of like Gallus, I don't know how popular or how good he is.
Yeah, they have to. There's no way that, I mean, probably not though. They'll probably have Shaw Samuels eat the pin here, but I mean, Damon Kemp, this is such a makeshift tag team. This is clearly the influence in the booking of Vince McMahon. And it's like, hey, split Gallus up, do this, make Wolfgang do this. Wolfgang should be doing the single stuff. Why is he teaming with this guy? Why would he want to help him out? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. It's so stupid. They're probably going to beat them, like I said, as long as they don't pin the Heritage Cup champion, hopefully.
Shah will be the one, but like I said, I don't know. I will give them just like the win to the heels, just because like we have so much more. How about if those heels, right? They decide to go for the tag titles? That would be cool too. Because hey, we have the Heritage Cup. We want more gold. Hey, let's go for those tag team champions that are now on baby faces. So why not?
Yep.
So talking about the team that lost for the tag titles last week, so we're gonna hear from Trent 7. Finally, he's gonna address the NXT UK universe. I really look forward to hear what he has to say. Just because, like the heel, he's gonna be the one acting disappointed. He's gonna be the one blaming Tyler Bate for all of this. Because what's the line that we've been saying every single time? I'll do whatever it takes to keep those titles. That's my life. That's what makes me a wrestler. That's what I never want to lose. So this is going to be cool, and this is the beginning for that rivalry. Probably is going to take in this one, I feel that you have a good of a story to just extend it as much as you need to.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things where we always say a feud is good, and it's good when it has nothing to do with the title, anything like that, and it has you invested. And this is one where, yeah, the titles got us here, but now, it's still about the belts because they lost them, but there's no belts involved, and we're invested. We're hooked. We want to see where this goes. We want to see what he has to say. Is he going to say, yeah, retire, hang up the boots, walk, and we never see him again? Or is he going to be like, where's that Tyler Bate, that no good, scumbag piece of, trash? Where is he? Bring him out here, and they go to blows, and we start the feud.
Exactly.
We don't know, and we're excited to find out.
I'm excited to hear what. And again, that's going to be the kick-in. That's going to be like them starting of a great feud. It's going to be just cool. The words that you said, like they have tons of video content from Monster Round and NXT Tag Team Champions, NXT UK Champions. All of that, the best friends, the best stories come from best friends that like turn on each other. This is going to be good. So let's go now to the main event, Paul, and that's Meiko Satomura defending the NXT Women's Championship against Ivy Nyle. Like I said, like I told you, like this for me probably one of the best matches that Meiko has had up to date. And not even because like Isla Dawn was not good, but like they changed the stipulations. Remember, they had all different things, not to focus on the match. Blair Davenport was a good match, but then Blair decided, like you said, to just do a move that like didn't make any sense. And Ivy Nyle proved to me that like she's ready to hang, to have decent matches. I don't know what you thought about it, but to me, I actually enjoyed the match.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Meiko, she's always fantastic. There's nothing you can really complain about with Meiko Satomura in her matches. The only thing is, I thought they really put Ivy Nyle over in this. We've seen Meiko have matches where you go, okay, she lets the, her opponent shine a little bit. Okay, a little bit of offense, boom, boom, boom. But, Meiko sells for him. But no, she makes her comeback, whatever. This was like Meiko would make a comeback. Boom, no, Ivy Nyle stopped it. Boom, she'd stop it. So lots of submissions and stuff. I mean, it was good, but I mean, I guess it's just something we have to come to grips with because we don't really watch NXT 2.0 and we don't really care. And WWE is just such a shit show right now. But they're just smashing Ivy Nyle over. There's just one of those things where you just got to go, okay, no, she's just supposed to hang. When in reality, you look and you go, well, no, she shouldn't be having such a competitive match with Meiko Satomura. But they're really pushing her, and the finish was good. She had that dragon sleeper or whatever, not even a dragon sleeper, but I like how she does it, where she has it like almost behind the back. It's like kind of cool how she does it.
Yes,
she had Meiko choke.
Like a dragon sleeper. Yeah,
she had Meiko choke. And it's like, oh my God, what's the champ gonna do? And then like Meiko kind of flipped over her and pinned her and pushed her down like you had in the picture, which was probably the only way she was gonna be able to get out of that thing.
The best thing, Paul, is how like Andy and also Nigel are just selling. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, they're great. I mean, besides the
they do sell you.
But yeah, besides the jargon that they're told to say, oh, make sure you say this, make sure you use this terminology, this and that. I mean, they both sell it good. What's his name? Andy. He's a little bit like Michael. Yeah, he's a little bit like Michael Cole, where they're all like not robotic, but they're all like smiley and happy all the time.
Formulaic,
but Nigel. But I mean, Nigel's great. You could put him on any wrestling show, and he'd call it. And
also, like you said, he gives you that ounce of intensity. That's emotion. The emotion comes from him. Oh my God! Like she's gonna have a new champion. Ivy Nyle. And then Meiko is able to turn it, and that's how she gets the win. She retains. And like I said, I mean, to me, Eliza Alexander is the next one. I don't see Lash Legend doing that. That will be for me a detriment for the championship.
I mean, I could definitely
with
see
another
it.
Wrestler.
Yeah, because we saw Lash Legend. She had interaction with Amelia McKenzie. And, we also saw a nice promo from the tag team champions where they were celebrated from winning the belts. You saw Ashton Smith where he's told his daughter, oh, I promise I'm going to win you the belt. He showed her with the belt and everything. So, I mean, that was cool. Like I said, really getting over the tag team champions and all this stuff. But You know, we need Ilya Dragunov. We need, you know, the top
He got a little
guys.
bit of a promo on the show. I don't know if you caught up to that. He was right there and he said, "Oh yeah, I came to see Meiko Satomura's match because I respect Meiko that much. She's the best in the world. I want to see her." But again, we didn't see any interaction.
No,
with
no,
any
I didn't see that. But to me, even if I did, I must have fast forward through that. But even if I did, that don't count. There needs to be somebody to challenge him.
He needs to be
or
addressing
something.
the championship.
Or it needs to be something with Jordan. Is the Jordan Devlin thing not over? Because that was a loser leave town too, or like loser leaves NXT UK. Did he appear on 2.0? I don't think so. Like, where is Jordan Devlin?
No.
You know what I mean? It's the whole main event scene is kind of a little bit of a mess right now. I think they need to figure that out. But NXT UK is still my favorite show. You know, still a must watch every Thursday.
Well, no, yeah, I know. Like, we just want to like see and I know that they tape a lot in a lot of episodes in a row. So like they have a lot of content already filmed. But we would like to see Ilya Dragunov a little more also.
Yes.
You know, like maybe like a promo. Who's next? Because we want to know who's next in line.
Yeah, or just somebody or a challenger calling him out at least. You know, it doesn't have to be him every week, but somebody calling him out.
Exactly. You know, like aren't like all their single wrestlers right there want to be champions? That's the thing, you know, what happens. Like, I mean, we saw a little bit of Joe Coffey or Mark Coffey, but we want to see everybody else.
They're probably gonna have, like I said, Von Wagner go against him.
Oh, that will just be that. You know, hopefully they don't do that. But only time will tell. We will be with us with all of you, family, next week, just to talk about the next show. We'll see what happens there. Like you said, maybe the main thing is going to be Trent 7 one more time. So we'll see what happens on that. But thank you so very much for being with us. Have a great weekend, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications where all can find us all.
And guys, make sure you follow us on all of our social media. Rope Break on Facebook, the OG Rope Break on Twitter, Original Rope Break on Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok, and of course right here on YouTube, the home of the #1 podcast in the YouTube wrestling community, the Original Rope Break.
Can you have me have one more thing that is left to say, and that is...